Hello everyone, my name is Pavita, Assistant Professor in CSC Department at RPIIT Campus Bastada Karnal. Welcome to our YouTube channel RPIIT Academics. If you like the content of this channel, please don't forget to subscribe and save the content. Let's talk today classification of data, data analytics. What is unstructured data? Unstructured data is more or less all the data that is not structured, even though unstructured data may have a native internal structure. It is not structured in a predefined way. There is no data model. The data is stored in native format. Typical example of unstructured data are rich media, text, social media activity. The amount of unstructured data is much larger than structured data. Unstructured data make up 80% of all enterprises data and the percentage keep growing. This means that companies not taking unstructured data into account are missing out of lot of values business intelligence. What is structured data? The term structured data refers to data that resides in fixed field within file or record. Structured data is typically stored in relational database called RDBMS. It can consist of number and text, and storing can happen automatically or manually as long as it is within RDBMS structure. It depends on the certain of data model defining what type of data include and how store and process it. The program language used to structure data in SQL called structured query language. Typical example of structured data are name, registration number, marks, attendance, and so on. That is defined in this table. As you can see, serial number, first name, last name, registration number. Structured versus unstructured data, defined and versus undefined data, qualitative and quantitative data, stores and data house versus data lakes, easy versus hard analyze, predefined format versus variety of format, defined in these three type of diagrams. Pyramid of data, unstructured data that has no inherent structured data, usually stored a different type of files. Example, text document, PDF, image or videos. Structured textual data with element formats that can be formatted with efforts and software tools. Example, clickstream data. Structured data, textual data files with apparent pattern, enabling analysis. Example, spreadsheet and XML files. Structured data having defined data model format. Structured example, database. Classification of data. Data classification is broadly defined as the process of organization data by relevant category so that it may be used more efficiently on a basic level. The classification process make data easy to locate and retrieve. Data classification is of particular importance when it comes to risk management and data security. Data classification involves tagging data to make it easily searchable and trackable. It also eliminates multiple duplications of data, which can reduce storage and backup cost while speeding up the search processes. What is semi-structured data? Semi-structured data is third category that falls somewhere between the other two type of structured data that does not fall into the format structure of relational database. But while not matching the description of structured data entirely, it still employs tagging system or data or other makers. A typical example of semi-structured data is smartphone photos. Every photos taken with the smartphone contain unstructured image content as well as tagging time, locations and other identifiable and structured information. Semi-structured data format include CVS and XML file type. Example, unstructured data, text file and documents, server webs and application logs, sensor data, images, video files, audio files, emails, social media data. These are defined unstructured data. Defined and versus undefined data. Defined structured data, clearly defined type of data in structure. Undefined data, unstructured data is usually stored in its native format. Structured data lives in row and column and it can be mapped into predefined fields. Unlike structured data which is organized and easy to access, relational database data does not have predefined data model. Quantitative and quantitative data. Quantitative data. Structured data is often quantitative data, meaning usually consists of hard number of things that can be counted. Qualitative data. Unstructured data, on the other hand, it often categorized and qualitative data and cannot be perceived and analyzed using conventional tools and methods. Quantitative data method of analysis include regression to predict relationship between variables, classification to estimate probability, and clustering of data based on different attributes. Qualitative data. In business content, qualitative data can be, for example, come from customer survey, interviews, and social media interactions. Stored in data houses versus data lakes. Storage in data houses. Structured data is often stored in data warehouses, stored on data lakes. Unstructured data is stored in data lakes. Storage in data house. A data warehouse is in the point of the data journey through. In ETL pipeline, both have pointed of data cloud use. A data take, on the other hand, is almost a limitless repository when data is stored in original format after undergoing the basic cleaning process. Structured data require less storage space. Unstructured data require more. Example, even a tiny image taken up more space in the many pages of text. Easy of analysis. Structured data, unstructured data. Structured data is easy to search both from human and the algorithm. Unstructured data is, of the other hand, is interestingly more difficult to search and require processing to become understandable. There are wide area of sophisticated analytic tools of structured data. Most analytic tools mining and arranging structured data still the developing phases. The lack of predefined structure make data mining tricky, and developing best practice to how to handle data sources like rich media, blogs, social media data, etc. Predefined format, variety of formats. The most common form is structured in text and numbers. Unstructured data, on the other hand, comes in variety of shapes and size. It can consist everything from audio,